Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are talking about eyebrows. I have actually struggled with my eyebrows forever. They are never the shape or thickness that I want. I tried a couple of different types of brow products, but just never been super happy with it. So today I went to the Ulta Brow Bar, set up an appointment there, and this is the finished brow look that they did on me. You kind of go in without any product on your brows, and they kind of measure up, from, usually the trick is from kind of where your nostrils start on your nose line straight up, and then take a pencil or kind of a stick to draw outwards to the edge of your brow, set up the arch as well. So they kind of do all the measurements to shape, and then because I use a retinol product, they tweezed and kind of went through and reshaped, and then used some product also at the end. So I am going to take you through kind of my day going to Ulta to get my brows done. Hope you enjoy it. So before I head out and get my brows done, I'm just going to put a little bit of makeup on quick so that it doesn't look quite as crazy when I come out with full brows done. So I'm just going to start with the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. I've gotten a couple samples of this and decided to try the next size up. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like every time I put it on, I don't know exactly how much to put on because it's not like you can necessarily see it. So I'm just kind of pressing it across my skin and kind of just blending it in with my fingers here, since it is a clear formula. And once I feel like I can kind of feel the product on my skin, I will stop. Okay. I have to say the stick is much easier than the little sample sizes that I had that were just very difficult to put on. Okay. So once I have that kind of across my skin, I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender and take my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 102. And I'm going to actually just first kind of spread that on my face and then take the beauty blender to blend that out. I'm kind of going for obviously a little bit more of a natural look today since we're just running out to run errands and whatnot. This is pretty much my first day to get really everything done. I was away for Christmas, visiting the family, as you saw in the last video, but it's been a little bit crazy trying to get caught up since then. I'm just going to put a little bit more on the back of my hand and kind of put a little bit more across my skin. So finally starting to take down all the Christmas decorations, like I said, get organized. And we have started a New Year's resolution, my boyfriend and I, to really clean up just the eating and working out. We've always been pretty good about getting to the gym a couple times a week and eating, pretty decently. But we're just trying to really kind of take it to the next level for New Year's, and both maybe lose a few pounds. But really just kind of both looking to kind of just, like I said, clean up our eating a little bit and working out. Okay, so now that I have that pretty well worked into the skin, I'm going to then go in with some under eye concealer, and then we're really just going to set it, do some blush, and call it a day. Okay, so I'm going to take some of my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. I'm just going to pop that right under the eye. Ooh, I am almost out of this. And then I'm just going to take the other end of my beauty blender, which now is very gross, and just blend that in. Okay. I probably, while I'm at Ulta today, should pick up one of those little tiny beauty blenders for under the eyes. I feel like those work so much better than these bigger ones. Okay. So now that I've kind of put those two cream products on, I'm actually just going to go in and set right from here. We're not going to really do any like highlighting contour. I'm just using the Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm just going to put some of that in the lid and kind of press that into my skin. My hair is very wild today. And so for me, one of the reasons that I really decided to do the brow bar was I've just kind of never loved the shape of my brows. I've had super huge brows as a little kid and just like never been thrilled with how they've come out, even using like a bunch of different types of products. So I'm hoping they can kind of give me a good shape that I really like that I can work with from there. I'm actually going to go in with my beauty blender and put a little bit of that like right under the eyes as well. Obviously, because I'm going to get my brows done, I'm going to leave them pretty much bare, and I'm going to pretty much just go in with a mascara. Well, let's go in with a little bit of an eyeliner too. Let's see what we have here. All right, I have we're going to use a lot of It Cosmetics products. It Cosmetics No-Tug Waterproof Eyeliner. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on my upper lash line. And I'm actually just going to take a little brush to smudge that out also. Oh goodness, let's find one. Let's take this little one here, the small angle Sigma E65 brush. I'm just going to kind of smudge that out a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. Oh my goodness, this hair is really crazy today. All right, and we're just going to pop some of that on the lashes. Okay, so now that we've gotten that on the lashes, I'm just lastly going to go in with a little bit of the City Color Be Matte blush. And I'm going to go in with this fresh, I believe this is Fresh Melon, the kind of less coral, less peachy color. Kind of a little bit matches my sweater a little bit better. Just going to add a little bit of color into the skin since we really didn't highlight or contour. It's good to put a little bit of blush on so that your face isn't so like one-dimensional just wearing foundation. Okay. So, while it feels very weird not to put any brow products on, I am just kind of brush it through with a brow brush. This is like clean. It doesn't have any product on it. And we will see what they do with it. Like I said, it feels weird to leave them bare, but hopefully I will come back transformed. Okay, so I am going to head out with just a little bit of makeup on, and hopefully we'll have my brows transformed when I get back, so I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Well, I'm back, and I had to have Eclipse say hello. She, if you've heard her meowing in the background on several occasions, she can be a little wild sometimes, but she is very, very sweet. Say hi, Eclipse. Anyway, all right, we'll let her go. She wants to play. Anyway, so, okay, I am back, and it was great. I felt like the brow bar at Ulta, everyone was so nice, and they really, like, listened to kind of what I was saying because I tend to have kind of thicker brows. I didn't want to go too thin, and I just wanted basically a little bit more of an arch and a little bit more definition in them. So this is the finished brows that they've done after he went through and tweezed and kind of reshaped. He went through with a Gimme brow that I usually use on the tinted brow gel, and also used a Goff proof, I believe it was also by Benefit, pencil over too. Anyway, so this is the finished brow once I went to the Ulta Brow Bar. They use primarily Benefit products there, and as far as I understand, all Ultas have brow bars. You can go in, it's $20. You can get your brows reshaped. You can either do waxing or tweezing. I use retinol on my skin, so it's really not safe to use waxing. You can kind of rip off several layers of skin, so we just went with tweezing. But if you don't use that on your skin, waxing would probably be even a little bit quicker. But, you know, I was in and out of there in a half an hour, and definitely was very happy with it and would definitely suggest it to others. So I'll have to keep you up to date on keeping them in shape and when I'm using my Gimme Brow on day to day. So I will keep you guys up to date. Hope you enjoyed this video.